wanted to talk about something, because a lot of videos I make, people will comment and say that I'm dry begging. I don't fully understand what dry begging is. If I need something, or even want something, I genuinely am honest about it. I don't make things up. Like, today, I would really like some weed. This would be me actively begging for a $5 donation to go get a gram. But I'm fine with that. You know, I have no problem asking for what I need or what I want. So when y'all are coming at me and accusing me of begging or asking for something, when I'm genuinely just talking about something that is on my mind, you are assuming that I'm wanting something from you. Unless I'm saying, you know, please donate, help me out, I could use this, which I am in this video. Please donate, help me out, I could use this. Anything helps. PayPal me /Drasdia. I'm not ashamed of saying those words. So I don't need to dry beg. When I'm asking for help, I'm asking for help. When I'm talking about things that are on my heart, I am genuinely just talking about things. I am what I am. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. I am what I am.
And that's all that I am.
I'm not the manipulative thing that you guys seem to think that I am. But PayPal me /Drasdia if you'd like to help me get some weed tonight. And I'll finish up, see if we can get a little bit further in Zelda. I still have some vodka, so, but it's not the same. I really do like to smoke more than I like to drink. So, first off, I wanted to say thank you. I received a $10 donation, so I'm going to get my weed for the night. The second thing I wanted to talk about, a little bit about my schizophrenia. See, I had told y'all before about the story about the kid in the school who straight out asked me if I was schizophrenic. But I didn't really explain how it got to that point. So that day, it was near the end of the school year, and I guess we were using the class as like a study period. So it was basically free. And we were all, had our desks circled around. So we were all in the same little area. And they had asked me if I would sing, because they had heard me singing around the school, because just as I do now, I sing everywhere I go. And I did. I started to sing for them, and I'm aware that it was only in my mind, right? I believed I was being laughed at. I believed I was being made fun of. I started to think the only reason they even asked me to sing was because of how bad I am at it, and they just wanted to laugh at me. And none of them were saying anything, right? They were all just sitting there watching me sing. But in my head, I heard laughter. I heard mocking. I heard jeering. I heard hatred. I heard all of it, and it was very real. And I just stopped singing and kind of broke down and got upset. And they didn't understand, because they weren't making fun of me. They weren't laughing at me. They weren't doing these things, but I still heard it and felt it. And it was very real to me, even though none of those things were happening in the classroom. They were happening in my mind, and they were very real. And that's why it makes it so hard now when people every day are posting, "We hate you, we want you to kill yourself, you're nothing, you're worthless, you're garbage." I hear those things every day in my own head, and I fight them. So when y'all are telling me these things online, it makes the things in my head real. It makes it harder for me to believe that I'm not hated, that I'm not wanted dead, that I actually could be a person. Whenever I'm out in public, like around people, I get anxious and nervous that they want to hurt me. And I have to, like, I don't know, it's why I don't leave often, it's why I don't stay out often. I come out when I have something to do, right? Like right now I'm going to get weed. I went out earlier to get food. Last night I went out for a vodka. But as soon as I gather what I need, I go straight home, and I try not to interact with people because I truly believe that they are going to hurt me, that they hate me, that somehow everybody knows me and everybody feels the exact same way that the people on this YouTube channel feel, and I'm in danger. And I have felt that way since childhood because these thoughts have always been in my head. It's why I was never able to really have friends, because I would always be afraid and internally sure that they were not really my friends, that they were just using me, or they were just pretending to like me, or they were just being nice, but it couldn't possibly be that they were genuinely my friends. And so, you know, people don't understand. They think, well, but if you know it's just in your head, why can't you ignore it? I don't know. My brain is what I use to figure out whether things are right or wrong. So if there's something wrong with my brain, how do I figure that out? I mean, that doesn't make fucking sense. I know that there's something wrong with my brain. But sometimes it's very hard to distinguish what's real and what's not. Especially when I'm in a world where there is a lot of hatred and a lot of anger around every corner.
You know, I cannot say that I dislike this girl. I cannot say that. And I'm not posting her videos to make fun of her. Like, I like the different. I like people that are different. And a lot of times I can relate. Well, not relate, but like understand her, feel for her, you know? But fuck, how do you do a PayPal? Like, somebody PayPal me $10 so I can get a fucking hair dye, please. It's about time. Like, the blonde is wearing out and I need it. So, how do you do that? PayPal me at blah, 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 simply, right? Okay? Give me hair dye, please.